Hi, I'm Lori Palm, modern day muse and global passion expert, and this is
I'm Wes Hamilton, master numerologist. Lori's going to take us through an amazing, fun meditation right now. We're going to go to the land of enchantment, our favorite place to go to have spiritual experiences. And on this journey, we're going to meet a couple of our good friends, Merlin and Cleo. So pay attention. As I talked about what this month's about, it's learning to trust your gut. And Merlin and Cleo are going to give us some magical, energetic practices so that we can do that. And this is going to give you a shortcut to get to the point where you can trust your gut. So, Lori, you ready?
I am. So, for this adventure, listen to your conscience, trust in your impulses, and be guided by your intuition. You're going to be reminded that you have the power. And this will give you the strength for the journey, the spark of creativity to reimagine your life, and the power to complete and let go. So, when you're ready, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. Again, take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. And one more time, take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly let it out. And now you've cleared your everyday energy and you're ready to climb into your magical time machine. So step into your mystical time machine and set the destination to travel to the land of enchantment. This is the land where magical mysteries unfold to teach you more about who you really are. And off you go. And as you go through the sky, off in the distance, you see the land of enchantment. And as you land, and the moment that you step through the swirling mist in the land of enchantment, you find yourself in a land unlike anything you've ever known. It's an ancient realm where the air hums with the energy of wisdom and mystery. Towering trees glow softly with an inner light, and the ground beneath your feet pulses with the rhythm of the universe. And there ahead of you, seated beneath the sprawling branches of a silver oak, Merlin, the magical wizard, and Cleo, the mystical muse, are waiting for you. Merlin is draped in a robe shimmering with constellations, and he gives you a knowing glance. His eyes twinkle with the wisdom of centuries. And Cleo is wrapped in flowing garments that seem to dance like flames, and she's holding a luminous scroll in her hand. She smiles, and her presence is vibrating with creative inspiration. As they welcome you, Merlin lifts his staff, tracing patterns in the air. The moment he completes the sacred symbols, the world grows quiet. It's like the universe is itself is listening. And Merlin says, in the realm of intuition, silence is your greatest ally. The external world clamors for your attention, filling your mind with doubt. But to hear the voice of wisdom within, you must first silence the noise. He points toward a pool of moonlit water. As you peer into its depths, he says, your reflection wavers, but then it clears. Now Cleo whispers, close your eyes, breathe deeply. The answers you seek are already within you. Let them rise like the ripples upon the water. Cleo now steps forward, opening her scroll, and with a flourish, she scatters golden symbols into the air, symbols of spirals, stars, and the sacred flower of life. The universe speaks in signs, Cleo says. Your intuition will often communicate through images, sensations, and patterns. Maybe it's a sudden urge, an unexplained knowing, a repeating number. These symbols are all your guides. Merlin taps the scroll with his staff, and now the symbols shimmer and rearrange, forming a path. Follow where the symbols lead you, he advises. Your gut will recognize truth before your mind does. Merlin takes a deep breath and places his hand on your heart. And he says, the greatest magic of all is trust. Doubt weakens intuition. If you second guess yourself, you muddy the waters of inner wisdom. Trust that the energy flowing through you is aligned with your highest good. And Cleo nods, her fiery aura flickering. Let your choices be fueled by faith, she said, not fear, faith. Let uncertainty become curiosity. Let intuition guide you like the stars navigating the night sky. Remember, you want to be fueled by faith, not fear. And now the mist begins to rise again, swirling around you like a protective veil. And as the mist comes up, Merlin and Cleo beckon you to follow them to your mystical time machine. Cleo hands you a sacred journal and says, July's energy is strong, but so are you. Trust your gut, navigate with wisdom, and embrace the magic already within you. As you take the journal, thank Merlin and Cleo for their wisdom. So it's time to climb into your mystical time machine, set the destination to home, and in a moment, you are back in the chair where you started. Yes, Wes?
Wow, that was really fun. Wow, okay. So those symbols were swirling all around me, and my symbols were gold. They were all the stars and letters, and so they were all in a gold, um, kind of not a gold piece of paper, but more of a gold energy. There was dollar signs, there was stars, there were little eyes twinkling at me, there were triangles, there were five-pointed stars, seven-pointed stars. It was amazing. I liked it. And whatever they're teaching me, I'm going to watch for those symbols this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the symbols are everywhere. And asking to be shown, is this a symbol I need to pay attention to?
Well, I
Yeah.
was remembering when I saw those symbols that we were on our walk this morning. We found that new bed of flowers.
Yes.
Then they were star-shaped,
They,
seven-pointed stars.
they were. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's like, wow, okay, little message there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And and the energy this time in the land of enchantment, I felt like it was a little different, with the swirling mists and
Yeah.
it just felt more magical, maybe be the right word.
Yeah, it was almost like we were in a lowland part of the land of enchantment. It was misty, kind of a heaviness to the air in a sense that it it wanted me to pay more attention to me instead of all the beautiful things in the environment. So
Yes.
I liked it when I looked in the pond because Merlin was right. My ripples in my face, and then they cleared out, and I could get a clear picture. I like that. I've looked in a pond many times growing up as a kid, and like, yeah, it does. When you settle down and get quiet, the picture gets clear. So that was a nice metaphor to when I get quiet, I can see better.
Mhm. And as they said, silence is your greatest ally.
Yeah,
And the world fills our mind with doubt. And so, how do we let those ripples inside of us come forward, as you said, so that we can hear clearly what we know?
yeah. Well, you and I have gotten into a really good practice over the years of meditating every day.
Mm-hmm.
And during that 20, 30 minutes, I know I go to a different dimension of consciousness and I always come back feeling refreshed. So that's one of my keys. I'm sure it is yours too. And journaling, I've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's really improved my awareness of things in life. So quiet, that's what we need. More quiet. Trust my gut.
And I think the mindset is yes, absolutely trust.
Mhm.
Keyword is trust. Don't second guess yourself.
Right.
And and trusting that that energy that's coming through is for your highest good. And all you have to do is ask that whatever messages you get are
Mhm.
for your highest good.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 is trust month. Seven, the number 7 is all about getting us to trust ourselves, trust our inner wisdom, and trusting our gut.
So, any last words of wisdom from you?
Well, my suggestion this month is create a time during the day, 20, 30 minutes, to sit quietly somewhere and connect to your inner self, your gut, and ask a question. What do I need to know today? And then listen. Give yourself a few moments to listen. That's the tricky part, staying quiet.
Yes, asking a good question.
Yeah,
And anytime you start your question with, what do I need to know today?
yeah,
That's a great way to start.
yep,
And then listen.
yep. That's what I think. Staying quiet and listening, that's what this month's about.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for participating. Feel free to listen to this again because I think this is a key meditation to help you through the month of July.
Yep, yep. Pay attention to you.
Okay, see you in the next one.